Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs, and welcome back to Alchemy Factory, where this line is working a lot better. It isn't at max. I noticed that this one wasn't spinning. I've just plugged in that belt. Both of these blueprints were slightly wrong. The bottom one on both of them wasn't working, and the bottom one was actually routed to this side, which is why it wasn't getting enough coal. But it's all getting backdated now, and it should all fill up and go. This seems to be running at a better rate. It's waiting a tiny bit for this, but I mean it's a second. It's pretty much dead on. So hopefully as we go through the episode that should get filled. Next problem that we have is money in here. I've noticed when we're selling a lot of stuff, like this is struggling. It was full at one point. So what I'm planning on doing is just upping the capacity of this to 3 per 1. There we go. That should solve our issue. Not 4, 3. There we go. 3 on each. And if there's a couple different, it really doesn't matter. It's all going to get plugged into our system. Going into our malachite, which we are going to be finishing off this episode. I have built a belt around here, which again has drawn in a load of coins. But as you can see, it's all filled up, which is great. So now it's time to put our malachite together. Excellent, and this should be simple. So we are trying to build it into this area here. So let's have a think about what we want for the malachite. So the clay powder, 90 clay powder and impure copper powder. So let's get the clay powder first, I think is probably the best thing to do, which I know seems backwards after last episode where we built everything else, but that's fine. Let's go into our blueprints, and we want 1 belt of clay powder. So for that we're going to need 2 belts of charcoal, which is absolutely there, sweet, and we should be able to just hook it in. We'll give it a tiny bit of space. We'll start building it from like here. Does that make sense? Does that sound right? If I build you, are you going to automatically hook in? No, you're not. So we're going to delete you really quickly, and we are just going to build it 1 forward just so we can see the lines and just make sure they're all hooked in. If not, I'm going to cause myself problems that I don't want to have. Right, blueprints, build charcoal powder, let's go, and go this way. Build 1 out, and about here should be fine. Sweet, 2 belts of charcoal powder. Now what else do we need for the clay? We need sand, 360 sand, so we are going to go to here. So 360 sand would be 4 units of that, so let's start getting that out. Sand, where's my sand blueprint? It's here. Sweet, and we're going to build 4 of them, and I'm going to need a lot of portal sigils. Of course I am. Have I got any left here? I've got like 206 in the bank as well. We're hopefully going to expand in today's episode and stuff like that as well. So looking forward to that. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying the way I'm playing it as well, in terms of not like rushing to the next goal, just trying to completely build our structures as we go. Sweet, I'm happy with it. Anyway, I'm happy with it so far. Right, there we go. We spent a load of money there. That's absolutely fine. What's our bulk order today? Random quest. We could do that if we wanted to. We can't do that one, but we might be able to soon. Okay, turquoise and copper bearings. Let's go grab some of them. Turquoise is up here. Where are you? No, turquoise is here. There we go. And we'll get a stack of them. And copper bearings is over here. This is full as well. Oh, no, it's not full. Okay. This is part of the reason I wanted to build this build, because I knew that my copper production was quite short. And I was thinking, yeah, we probably need to update that ever so slightly. Sweet, get all that in there. Cool. No, we don't want all that in there, actually. We need some monos, so that's fine. Cool. We'll keep that for now. And then we're also going to... Oh, there's a load of upgrades down here I haven't got. Sleeping during the daytime. Yes, it makes less money, but we produce more stuff, so it actually makes sense to do that. So we stock up on some of the bigger things, I think. A lot of people, I think, could normally avoid that. The way I'm playing... it kind of works. I don't mind waiting through the night, and I don't mind the days being longer. It means that we're not... processing much. So let's get you and get this upgrade. We're just going to upgrade to the max that we can on each of them. So this is the potion belt, which is sleep time 4 hours. That's fine. Hold to craft. And go there so we can work later into the night. And then we need some transformation potions and some vitality potions. Okay. And sprinting speed plus 10%. Hey, I'm happy with that. Inventory capacity. Right, let's get some vitality and some of them. Let's go. What have I got in my inventory left over? I've got you. You are just getting binned. Copper bearings can go there. If I sort it out, yeah, we've got some space. Sweet. So we need vitality and the yellow one. Let's go grab some of them, which will be up here, I assume. There you go. One of you, nice, and the yellow one, which is over here. There we go. And get you, sweet, because that's all being made downstairs at the minute. At some point, we're going to have to do a huge factory redesign, which is, again, it's going to be a sped up episode. I don't know how far we get till we go to that. I think we can just like shift this over. I think it should be fine. But now we're starting to buy expansions and stuff like that. We will be in this episode, hopefully. We should be looking good. Right, what am I doing? We're going down here. We're going to go and buy them upgrades because it's going to make me faster and stuff like that, so that's good. Potion belt, there we go, get this one, and our sprinting speed's increased, fantastic. And this one requires them, that's fine. What are you giving me? An extra plus 20%, hell yeah. Let's go, sweet. And potion belt is just more of them. Well, you know what, I've got loads of them, that's fine. Go over here. I want to make sure I do all this on camera because, you know, there we go. We've got loads of them now. That should be enough to get what we need for now. Go here and go potion belt, hold to craft. What do you give me? Plus 20%. Sweet. Nice. Going to be zipping around this place. And, ooh, pocket watches. We don't have that right now. What do you give me? Plus 30% sprinting speed. Okay. We'll get to pocket watches soon. It's steel and copper and glass to make them, which we've got everything of. I don't know why that hasn't unlocked, but maybe it's a machine we haven't unlocked. I don't know. Okay, cool. And you want blast potions. Okay. And you want linen and thread. Not a problem. Well, we don't have a backstock of thread, actually. But we do have some in these machines, so let's just take them. They've all stopped, so that's fine. And linen and thread, let's go. Boom. I haven't seen that thread needed on the orders for a long time, actually, so part of the reason that I've not done that. There we go, get them, sweet. And next gloves is soap. We might as well do that. I don't know if there's more upgrades. I know we don't really need restocking speed, but soap is upper level. And it's the one with the vitality, so it's this one. And let's go soap. Okay, no, let's not. Let's just go to over here. It's in one of these. Bosh. A bit of a weird start to the episode, I know, guys, but how many was it? Please say it was 100. Hope it was 100. God damn it, it was 200. That's okay, we know where it is now. Look, our Saturns are stacking up. Yay. Yeah, we've sorted out our money issues, man. Well, we've got more money issues, like too much money, but that's not a bad problem to have. I'm happy with that. Yeah, more time through the night just is going to increase that. Let's go. Sweet. And so what am I doing? I'm going here and go there and craft that one. Sweet. And then that's going to require... Ooh, perfumed soap. Ooh, there's another recipe for the soap. Lavender soap. Like a lavender soap, isn't it? Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, we'll get to that later on. And what does that give us, by the way? It gives us just an extra restocking speed, which we absolutely don't need. But hell, we'll do it because we want to complete the game. Excellent. Right. Up to here. I hope it's all bright enough for you guys. That's my other concern. What are we doing up here? We are resorting that, and we are getting rid of you. Because you are junk, you are junk, you are junk, you are junk. Let's go. Just sorting out my inventory ever so slightly. Right, I needed 4 sands. That's what I needed. So let's get 4 sands. Where's my sands? 1 belt sand. Let's go. Build. So we'll get 3 gaps. So we've got a nice little walkway. 1, 2, 3. Lovely stuff. So it goes about there. And we want it to... What have I got on the back of here? Yeah, I've got some lifts and stuff. So once again, we'll go there. So 1, 2, 3, and then move it back into here. Move it forward 1. Boom. Sweet. 1. We need nails, not a problem. Oh, did I stock this up with nails? I know I stocked the stone. No, I didn't. That's okay. We might have enough for now. Get loading because we'll need some. Sweet. Way up there, wrong one. Let's go up here. There we go, and get some more sand. I can't tell if I like these signs on them or not. I really can't. I'm like, do I prefer that or not? I don't know. 1, 2. I mean, I'd go around and delete them all. What are you missing now? Rope, not a problem. Rope-a-doop, doop, 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 doop. That's on the bottom. Nice, and we'll get a load of you. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Up here, and then keep going up. Nice, and right, build some more sand. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of going around, but it's just to plug this system in so that we can make a nice amount of malachite. But it's not really about the malachite. The malachite is... God damn it, we're out of wood now. I have stocked this up. So it's a little bit closer. Let's see what we're making with all them Saturns sold. Oh, check this out, man. This has been sick at the end of the days. This is ridiculous. There we go, a couple of diamonds sold as well, about 849. Check this out, that's only costing us that, which is a hell of a lot still, I guess. But yeah, even with the 100,000 spent on portal sigils, we're making double our cash. It's insane. Very happy with that. Sweet, let's get some wood in here. Nice, that'll do for now. And build another sand. Build another sand. Here we go. 1 belt sand. Build and go here. Boom. Okay, cool. So now we need to process all of this. So that's 4 belts of sand and 180 charcoal powder. So we want these to go into assemblers to make clay, and then I think we want to mash up the clay, if I remember right. Clay powder, yes it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. Where's my clay? Oh, I don't have any. So we just want it to go straight into there. Have we got everything we need for that? Sand and charcoal. Yes, so we need 4 assemblers. Sweet. So I might as well put these around here. So we'll get the sand straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. And then we'll bring this around. So we're actually not going to go that way, but what we'll do is we'll keep it on this level because we might as well. And go... yeah, we'll just turn it around, that's fine. And then we'll go here. And go here and here. It's the elevators on that side, that's annoying. Because I messed up on the last one by doing this, but hey ho. We don't learn by mistakes till we're here. That's not going to work because that only can fill 2 of them. But 1 belt can go to 2. Let's X this. Let's just focus on it 1 piece at a time. There we go, confirm that deletion, sweet, and then go here. So we want that to come that way instead and go there. I'm gonna get rid of you because you glitched. There we go. Sweet. That's fine. That's all the belts running in the right direction. That's what I want. We're going to go to here. Sweet. And then we're going to get an elevator going down. 1 into there. 1 into there. And then if we get the elevator going down with an 8. Nice. And we go there and there. Hopefully that's all plugged in. Made a mess up there, that's fine. 1 there, 1 there, boom. That one plugged in alright, so I'm assuming that one's plugged in. It's hard to tell until it's all moving, that's fine. Then we've got our bottom coal, that's what she said, which is going to go... I don't really want to take it over them, do I? We could go a level higher if we wanted to. I guess that's probably the best way to do it. The cleanest way to do it. So we'll go up here, and we'll go 8, and we'll go T, and we'll go up there, and we'll go up to this level. Sweet. build a path of these. It's amazing how long this takes. It feels like it'd just take a second, but the logistics of running the system actually can sometimes take a little bit longer. Sweet, and so that is now going to go to these. Fine, which will show us for sure that we've got everything in. That's fine. Sweet. So now let's go along here. Excellent. There, and then go from 1 to here. T. Go that way. Plug you in there, and plug you in here. And here, that's fine. Sweet, so that's all making clay, and that's making 22, so that's 1 belt of clay, so that's fine. And that just needs 1 going there. You're already in there, lovely. Okay, that should be everything plugged into that. Shall we plug in the system so we can check it's working? We don't have anything apart from a money input into here, so let's go there. Yeah, it's a bit weird sometimes. Come on now. There we go. There's the money going in. Sweet. And I haven't built it far enough to get around there. That's a bit annoying. Not that we need that beam in right now, but, you know, future. Lovely stuff. So we're going to go... what I'm going to do is I did this before when I was plugging in the last system because it really helped me out, and it'll probably help you out if you do it. There we go. Get that. Go there. And just build a couple of these out. It can definitely help you see what you're doing a little bit better, in my opinion. Okay, cool, that'll do. Sweet, so we've got that one in, and yeah, now you see we can select that and go straight into there. We can select that and go. Oh, there we go. Sweet. So now we just need to build lines here and here and here, and we're missing a coal input there, but that's fine. And then if we just click on the ones behind it, which is here and here, that's our sand operation underway. Now we need a coal line going up here, so we'll go 2 up with an 8. I should probably change my order of keys, to be honest. They're is that going to add coal into the system? That's what we need, right? Yeah, we need coal for that. Sweet. Yep, coal's going in. Nice. And we just need this one connecting up. So we'll go there and just go there. Just see some money going in. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, this is backdated, but that's fine. That is our clay produced. Excellent. Now we need to grind this up, so let's get ready to grind. I have no idea what speed this grinds up at, actually, so let's just put one there and then let's just see. While we're doing that, though, we'll move on to the next part of the build. So that's the all the clay powder that we need in there. We need the impure copper, okay, which is going to go into here. Copper powder at 30 per minute. 2 anthers. Soap and sand. Okay, cool. So we need our sand and soap. So, do you know when you don't want to delete something because you're just afraid? In fact, let's just move it. Let's go shift and go there. Boom. Just in case we've messed up on something and we want to. I haven't done it properly. Something like that. Figure out. Sweet. That's our. It's fine, sweet. And then you. Oh, I neatened up this system as well. I haven't shown you. Yes, it's instead of having it on the side, we have it in the front now. This is a little bit kooky, but I couldn't figure out a way of getting it out here without having an extra step on here. So I thought, you know what, let's just use the space and use it hopefully semi well. So it's a little bit messy, but it all works. It produces a lot of soap per minute. I've just realized we've got the input line as well going in there, so let's get that in. Sweet, go up to there, nice, and then cut that. And oh, okay. Oh, I just deleted it. I hope everything's saved well. I don't think them pipelines are going to save. Load game. Auto save 305. That's ages ago. That's ages ago. 309. That's ages ago. We've done too much. I don't think because we've copied this system when we input our soap now. Watch this. Build. And it hasn't got any of the pipes in it. So if we build this in line with this, exactly as it should be, which that is right there. Okay, that's saved. Sweet. And then we need to blueprint this, but we need to blueprint it up as well. So we'll go to there. And then we'll go up and blueprint that. That's what we need to do when we've got pipes in. Confirm. H. 1 bell soap. OAP. Change you into that. No. Sweet. Soap powder. It is soap powder. I'm going to need that for that thingy later on. Confirm. Sweet. So that should be 1 belt soap powder, 1 belt soap powder. That'll be the old one. Delete that. That'll be the new one. Build. Yes, that's got all the pipes in. Excellent stuff. Excellent. We've run out of glass. We've run out of glass. Let's go pick it up and go get some. Where are you? You're over here. Let's go. Bosh. And just take a couple of them. Should be enough, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Sweet. So that goes out here. And that's going to be my next 2 in line. So that's going to be soap powder going here. 1 belt soap powder. Build. And we need 2 of these, right? Yes, we do need 2 of them. Sweet. So we'll go here. No, we want to make sure we're 3 away from that one. Let's go here and go. Why are you stopping there? So I can't build it there, but I can build it there. 1, 2, 3. Build it there. Is all that hooked up right? It is. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. You're not. I don't see why some do and some don't. It's a bit weird to me. Do we worry about them in a second once we've got it all going? I guess so. Research. Q. Yes, it's in this. It's just because of that. Right, let's get it all going. Right, so 1 soap to the iron, so we can build an iron in here, and then we'll process it all, and then we'll copy it across. I think that'll work nicely. 1 belt of iron sand. Build. Let's have a look at what that looks like. It looks like we're missing some steel gears, but yeah, then we can process all that together. Sweet, we'll do that. Nice. What was I missing? Steel gears. That'll be on this level. No, it's not. It's on the level above. No, it's not. It's on this level. It's in this corner. It's this one. Sweet. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Stick that back in. Sweet. Grab the load. Nice. And then build a blueprint. You have to let me know. Give me feedback if you want me to skip this section where we put the machines together. Yeah, I don't mind skipping it if that's what you want to do. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to go here. We are going to build it straight next to it, actually. So it goes there. Nice, and that should input all of that. Sweet. So we've got our iron sand there, our soap there. Nice. Okay, cool. You are just dead to the world, so we can delete you. Let's be confident. Just checking we got that line in. Yes. Have some confidence, Grim. Have some confidence, Grim. Sweet. Delete you. Excellent. Confirm. Sweet. Get rid of all of you. X there, go like that, and then go like that, and then delete you. Sweet. And then figure out what we're doing with this iron sand and soap, basically. We know that's one belt of iron sand and one belt of soap, so we wanted this going into one of these, which takes 1990 into a aether. Okay, cool. So we'll get you. Nice. And have we got coal anywhere that I can steal easily? Not easily, no. No coal on this side. We could run it down there though, no problem. Build it here maybe. Just come out the other side of that. I think that works. Yes, let's do it like that. Sweet. So we'll do that. We'll do the aether. Now this is going to give me the copper powder as well, so we need to figure out what we're going to do with that. So let's build ourselves a little bit of space. So we'll build this here. Sweet, which is going to have an input going here. I know it's not ideal, but it'll be fine. We're going to go like this. Sweet. And we're going to go like that. Go T. No, because it wants to go that way. And then there. Nice. And then we're going to come across just to keep it on the floor, and then it's not going to get in my way. Nice. And then that's going to fuel up this. Nice and easy. T. There we go. Sweet. So now that's going to go into there. So we need the aether up here. Anthor, sorry, excuse me. That's me hulling me. Let's build it here so we've got a bit of space. Sweet, because we're going to have to do some priority splitting here, so that's going to be fun. Right, let's get rid of you and build you this way and get you into there. Sweet. Now let's build you and get you going this way. So we just need a bridge of some sort. Let's do you, and you, and you. Go you and you and you. Sweet, and then we're going to run all this into there. Lovely stuff. Right, issue with this is it's going to produce copper powder, and we just want impure copper powder, okay? So we need to figure out which side that comes out of. So we need to get it going, really. We need to get it going. So let's just plug in this if we can. Sweet. Because I want this to be a blueprint that we just drag across and just create a second one, basically. So now we're going to go here, and we're going to go to this one, and we're going to go to build, and we're going to build some of these out here. Nice. And go there. And there, and there. Nice. Okay, let's build ourselves a platform out so we don't have to worry about that later. See, they're all yellow. It's really annoying. And then that one's green. I think it's to do with it has to reach the floor. So I might have to when I do my full factory redesign, which will be coming in a future episode of Grim Sim Labs. So there's one input there. Sweet. And then, have you got money in you yet? No. And the money input is there by the look of it. Sweet. That's fine. Cool. Are you all working? Do we need? We don't need money in this, do we? We just need the fertilizer working, which is all working there nicely. Okay, and the coal input is working. Sweet. Right, so that should be all that working. That's going to start getting me some of this once it all processes through. Once the money comes up to here, which it's not right now. Because of that there. Sweet. Need to fix that on my thing. That's fine. Cool. Goes there. Gets the iron ore into them. That starts smelting. This is going to start pumping out soon. We'll start getting a load of stuff. We'll tidy that up actually. T, that one. There we go. Sweet. Everything looks like it's running right there. We're getting the iron coming out now at a bloody good rate, considering we just plugged the machine in. Nice. We just want to get this sorted so we can do it again as another build. We can get rid of that for now. We've got the sand belt. Sweet. We've got the clay rocking. We're all good there. Nice. Cool. And then, so here we go. The iron sand's coming in, and this is going to produce this if we've plugged that in, which we have. Excellent. I'm wondering how this is going to impact my fuel, actually. There's quite a lot of fuel lines on this one. Here we go. So we need that in at 90 per minute. Keep going, keep going. And what did we make? We made some impure copper powder, which is what we need. So that means this line is the pure copper powder, which means we need to send that pure copper powder through this. Let's see the rate at which it does it. This might be enough just to go in a little grinder, you know. If it does, it'll make it neater. We haven't even built one of these in ages. Let's see the rate at which that goes once it gets another one in, which shouldn't be long. Come on now. Is that not how I make the powder? Is that not how I make impure copper powder? I thought it was. Or is that, have I messed up big time? How do I convert into impure copper powder? V, impure copper powder, where are you? I'm sure there's a way of converting them back and forth. Impure copper powder is not going to be made like that. This isn't good. What I've just come across, I thought this was the recipe to get it into impure, but it's not. It's the other way around, which is a little bit annoying. Which means we're going to have a lot of copper powder, a lot of copper. Let's just have a look at the next stuff we're processing. What we need, we've got a load of copper there. We could do something where we take it all off and smelt it into this. Like, it's interesting when you build it like this. You find the processes. Oh, by the way, we might have been able to just use copper ingots like that. Let's be honest, money isn't an issue right now. Anyway, too late. What are you building? You're building them and them and that. Do you need copper? No, you don't. Okay, let's unlock the advanced blender. Let's just unlock some of this. A cauldron, no idea what that does. Sweet, and might as well get that. We've got the money. Let's go, start that research going. There's no way to turn the copper powder into this. That's messed things up massively. Because that means we need to... This is why I should have just plugged it in and just checked it. So that means I need to get the ratios right, we need way more of this, which means we need 4 of these instead of 3. Not that it's really an issue. It's just we're going to have a load of copper that we don't know what to do with just yet. But, you know what? Let's just do it, shall we? Let's just do it. Okay, cool. We'll go here and start a blueprint here. So, impure copper powder. What am I doing with that next? It is going into the malachite. And we're currently making 15 copper powder with our normal setup. So we need, yeah, double of them. We're only making 7.5 per minute on that. Sweet. Don't know what we're going to do with all the copper. But for now, it's going to be stored in a big old chest. No, it's not. Because this system won't work. Do we make it into ingots and then send it somewhere? Copper ingot can be transferred into coins. We could just quickly make a little coin system that turns it into coins. Good idea, Grim. Good idea. And then we can push it into the system somewhere. Hell knows where, but we'll figure it out. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Let's figure out a way to turn this copper into coins, which is going to be that recipe there. So coins as a recipe is here. Ooh, what's this? That's new. 1 copper ingot into a processor. We're going to be making, and that goes at 12 seconds. We're going to be making 7.5 per minute. Probably we need 2 of them. I reckon 2 of them will do it. This is the problems that you have when you're building. Hey! Ho ho! I think that system's working better. Because we had the slowdown on the coal, on the charcoal, that's just like upped it up massively. Look at that, man! Look at that. I wonder if 3 is going to even cope with it. Right, copper. Sweet. You need to be smelted into something first. So, we're going to build a better line for this so that we can do something with this. Which means we're just going to, for now, we shouldn't really be getting rid of copper powder, but there we go. We are getting rid of it. Come on now. There we go. Sweet. So we're going to build a series of these. We can basically blueprint this, it's fine. What am I looking for? Smelter. Why do I always struggle to find things? Right, smelter's there. 1, 2. What am I doing? I don't need. Oh, yes, I need to smelt it into the copper from the copper powder. That's fine. Let's go again with these. 1, 2, 3. Nice. This is going to go up here. I'm going to go to there, and we're going to build a lift here. Going that way, into there, sweet. Then that's going to go across to here. Excellent. And we're going to build that into there. Lovely stuff. Done. Now we're going to build, you are going to go into the anther to create what we need to create. Boom. Sweet. You are then going to come out of here and you're going to make copper ingots. So is copper powder what we're trying to make? Yes, it is. Sweet. It's weird to have normal copper as the output, isn't it? Anyway, but it is what it is. So now we need to smelt you into copper coins, which is going through a processor. No, we need to smelt it into ingots first, which I think is just a crucible. I think that's the recipe. Let's have a look. Go there. Crucible. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So if we build a series of crucibles here, we might not need this one. We're not making that much copper. Series of crucibles. So where's my crucibles? There they are. 1, 2. Sorry, I was not planning on this. And let's see the rate at which this does it. If we plug it in, it should get some pure copper out. Let's go. And 7.5 per minute, which is exactly what that's creating. So we don't need 2, we just need 1. Nice, and we can go like this, get rid of this and all of this. Absolutely unnecessary, so let's not use it because I can use this space for a bank system of some sort. Okay, cool. And go here, build a platform for it. So we're going to get the copper ingots into a processor. It's going to take 12 seconds, so I think it's going to be 2 processors we're going to need. So we're going to go... I just thought of a way of making this even neater. Sorry. Wasn't planning on this, so... I know it doesn't work because of that. I was going to go back, but then we can't get it round. There's no way of doing that. No, there's no way of doing that. Sweet. No, it needs to be on a crucible, which feels like a bit of a waste, but hey ho. Unless we smelt all these somewhere else. But no, you know, I think we just need to do this in a stackable crucible that consumes more heat. So why would we do that? Sweet, you're going to go to there, turn it into copper ingots. Sweet, okay, cool. Then it's coming out of here and it wants to go into an assembler, which we've got on our hotkey, even though we hardly build them. One is going to go here. You're not going to set on fire by being on there, eh? And then one is going to go here. We'll do the T so it's nice and neat. And go there, and go there. Sweet. Copper ingots into an assembler, and that's going to make me some copper coins. Sorry, I come into these episodes with a plan of what I'm going to do, and when my plan gets ruined... Sweet, so that's making me what? 7.5 per minute is the speed, so we only need one. Don't mess about. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you and delete you. Sweet, just delete money, you know, as you do. Which might mean we can actually make this a little bit smarter. So yes, we can by going like that. We'll keep the recipe there. Sweet, you're just gonna go there. You're gonna go here. You're just gonna disappear. And then we're gonna go here, and it's just gonna go straight into this. Going to go straight into this. I'm going to go here and there, keeping it as tidy as possible. Alexa, cancel. Sorry, our lass is ringing us. Cool. Hi, love. I'm playing. Gotta go. Sweet. Cool. Sorry about that. So that's there. And then we build one out from here, and we need a bank of some sort to transfer that. So where's the bank? How big is it? It's 6 wide. So we'll go... Ain't it great when you can just say up to your lass, hey, I'm playing. Where's the bank? I don't use these things enough, so I never know where they are. It'll be in here. Bank. There we go. Sweet. So can you fit on there? No, you need to go one out. You could fit on there, but we can't because of that. So we'll just put you there for a sec. We'll build you out one more. Sweet. Build you. If I build that out, it's going to be in line with that. I don't hate it. And then maybe we can take it back that way. I don't know. I don't know. Sweet. Build you. No. Sweet, and that's going to take our copper coins and process them into gold coins. Mate, that's just... Now that's become... Instead of binning something, we've just got a bank that's going to keep everything in it until we need it. And then it's going up to like the max value. That's absolutely fine. We'll put a chest there, not that we're going to need one. No point in doing silver coins just yet, I don't think. No point in doing silver coins when we can absolutely smash that, and so we'll get a chest, but again, we won't need one. Go 3, go there, boom, sweet. Right, fixed. Okay, cool. So now we need 4 of these, not 3 of these, to get the impure copper, which is going into here, which is going to be used to make the malachite. Sweet. So now what we need to do is build this system 4 times. 3 more times even. Which we're not going to have enough resources for, but we need to see which resources we are going to be missing. So if we go here, we have got pipes in this system as well, so let's recall that as well. And go up to go there. Sweet. And now we're going to go confirm. And we can actually bloody build one. I cannot believe it. Sweet. This is going a bit crazy. The lag has become real because it's like, what are you doing, Grim? You're doing way too much here. Which buildings have errors in the way? Why can't we just lock it? It says it can lock and then it doesn't actually lock. Is it there? No, one more this way. It's, I tell you what it is. It's the line there. That's fine. Hey, we did it. Sweet. Cool. 2 more of them. Oh my god, this all for malachite. Are you kidding me? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? We might use this copper somewhere else later on. That's a bit of a silly system. Go away, sweetheart. Okay, cool. And we'll go here and blueprint it again and see what we're missing. Sweet, we need to be a little bit more careful, but that's fine. We'll go to here and go to there. No, we won't. We've done it wrong already. I feel this is going to get way too thingy. How does this feel on there? It feels good. How about we do this? Is this a bit mental? Yeah, probably. So we'll go from here all the way to here. Probably not going to be able to build it, but let's see what we would need to build it. And confirm. Whoa, the lag is real. We basically just need some stone and some iron, and then we can actually build it. I think if we build it here and just build it into each other. You know what I mean? So, some stone and some iron. Iron's not here, that's steel. Iron's down here. Here, 1, 2, 3. Some stone. Where's my stone? It's over here. 1, 2, 3. I turned that into a big chest. Did I tell you that? Sweet, let's go. Oh, Grim cannot concentrate on too many things at once. Okay, cool. There. And it's not selected the pipes. It's okay, we'll do it again. Here. To here. It's when I let go of shift. I need to let go of the mouse instead. Oh, that's okay. Well then. Sweet. Here. To here. Let go of the mouse and then we can go up. There we go. That's the one. Sweet. And confirm. And the lag is real because we're doing something silly. Rotate you twice. Get you to about here. What? Why are we? What are we overlapping? Oh, that stupid thing. Are you kidding me? Get rid of all this. Don't need it anymore. We know what we're doing. I said no one ever. I'm going to record it from this side because that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to click on that and unleft the left click and do the shift click up to there. Sweet. We're going to confirm that. We're going to deal with the lag. Okay. We made it. Sweet. And you are going to go in line with this one somewhat. So it's going to be about there. Move it back a few. So we've got a nice walkway and path to root stuff. We might need to do. That stayed off there. That's kind of what I wanted. Okay, cool. That's making the copper ingots we need. It's also making an offshoot of gold. We're going to need a line to go into that, but that's absolutely fine. We can do that. We just need to quickly copy a bus line, I think. It's probably the best way to do it. So we'll go B and go select all that lovely stuff and confirm. And where do we want it in line with everything? There we go. And so go here. Do we need fertilizer? Yes, we do. Yes, indeed, we do. Lovely. And go there. Go there. Go there. 1 out of wood. Excellent. I'm not surprised with the amount that we just copied over, eh? Sweet. Cool. I did notice that sign's going to have to be moved out of the way, but I do want to keep the sign because it's my reference and it's handy. So let's just copy you to there and then get rid of you. Sweet. It's nice that it keeps the writing on. I didn't think it was at first, and then I realised it's actually really useful. I'm not going to copy from that line because it's got outputs on that line. So if we go back to here and shift click this, we can copy that. and confirm, and go here. Sweet, and a little bit too big. I can't actually see the bloody thing connecting. There we go, and one to there. Construct anywhere, should be fine. Yeah, it's all working there. Get you and see if you go in. Get you and see if you go in. Get you if you see if you go in. Nice, okay. Bus line on this level. That's fine. That's how these lines are going to start working anyway. We're going to have multiple of these going across. Cool. That's the impure copper that's needed for the 2 of these machines. So let's do that. Here, have I got everything else going? Soap, iron sand is making the impure copper and clay powder, so we just need to combine up this clay powder here and the iron sand and we should be fine. We didn't do this though, the clay powder. 45 per minute, that's creating 22.5 per minute. That's absolutely fine. These will work no problem, so we can do that. 1, 2, 3, nice, and that should be 45 clay powder per minute, so we can hook up 2 of these as one line and hook up 2 of these as one line. We might end up going the other way actually. Yeah, I think it's fine. No, we're going to hook up that way. Sweet, so we're going to go that way. Sweet, and then we're just going to delete you. Get rid of you and confirm, and then go this way. Done and done. Sweet, okay, cool. And now we need 2 things to build this on, so let's just steal you. And we'll go here and here. Excellent. Cool. That's 2 full lines of clay. Oh, we're finally getting there. Look at this. Malachite. Let's go. Okay, cool. 1 there. 1 there. Fine. Let's get the fuel line in quickly while we are here. Let's not mix it with that. Just get rid of that one for now. We can maybe do something else there. Sweet. Do that to there. Nice. We've built this a few times now. R to there. R to there. Sweet. 9s. Cross to there. And go across to there. Sweet. That's them 2 fueled. You're coming up to one of these. So let's get these in. Nice, so go there. Let's do the base first of all. Excellent, to there. Sweet. Then we're going to need an elevator to get to here for 1 line. And there's probably going to be a line on top that goes to there. Is that right? I think it is. You're going to go into here, so we're just going to get rid of this and just reroute this way, because we're going to have the elevator there. Going up from there into there. And then this one is going to get routed from here, so it's going to go there into there. Then we need to drop down into this one, which is going to go from there into there. Sweet. Build this across. Build this across. Boom. Right, that's 45 clay per minute. Is that what I'm making here? Yes. So it actually all could have gone on 1 line anyway, but it doesn't really matter. It's fine. We're gonna get you into there. I'm gonna get you going into there. Like that. Sweet. That's cool. Now we just need to get our impure copper in, which is coming off these. We haven't worked out how we're getting it down yet. That's a problem. That's a problem that's not going to work. So we need to fix all this. We've got 1 line of clay. We've got 1 line of clay. Stop messing about, Grim. Sweet. Messed up here. I was real confident building that as well. I've got 45 per minute. Okay, cool. So you're going to go there, you're going to go there, you're going to come... I'm going to delete all you. To there. Sweet. And delete you as well, that's fine. And we're going to delete you, because that's a mess about. And we're going to go in there. We just need to be one further away, don't we? Which is fine because it matches up nicely with that. We're just going to go to there for now. Probably going to have to delete it in a second. This is going to go up here. T. Up to here. Sweet. Build another stack of these. Let's build it as it is so we can hopefully see into the furnaces if we need to. Bosh. There, excellent. And just do it like that way. T. Go across here. Sweet. But because I'm lifting you up, I might as well go up one more level with you and have that as the sand input. Yeah, we'll do that. That's just so it's easier. Later on, T. There. Done. Right, lift. Going from there to there. T. There. And there. Why did that take so long to figure out? Sweet. And then R to here. And then get the impure copper into there. Sweet, which we don't have just yet. But we could run it along the floor, I guess. If we do this, we'll go there. We'll go there. We'll go there. Sweet. You're going to come out of here. What are you missing, by the way? You're missing something. Something's not working. Probably... Oh, I don't have enough sage seeds. That's fine. That's fine, we'll figure that out in a sec. Sweet. Is the other soap working? No, none of it's working. Oh, shoot. Oh, what's he done? There's no fire. Why is there no fire? Because I ain't cooked in that. Fine. You've got soap though, so you are working. We just need to hook it all in. Sweet. We are going to hook it in this episode. Do not fret. Sweet. So now we're going to go from here to here. Nice. Which is going to do the same here. That's fine. Impure copper is going to come out of there. Impure copper is going to come out of here, and it's going to go down here, and it's going to centralize in one. That's fine. And then we're going to go like that. Lovely stuff, which should get us about where we need to be. Perfect. It really does. You're going to hook into that line. Nice. And then we need to do exactly the same across here. We'll get 9 first of all. Go there. Sweet. And then go 8. And get a line going from here. Like that. Bosh. Into there. And then a line from here, which can go there. And go connecting to there. Sweet. And then if we run this down here, you're going to connect into there, and then that's going to connect automatically. And ooh, look at that, we're just in line. No, we're not, because we got the clay in that side. But for neatness, we're going to delete that because that's a mistake. Confirm that. Sweet. You're going to go there. You're going to have the elevator on this side now. Nice. And then you're going to go there. And there, sweet. And then we're going to have 2 elevators going up here. We haven't plugged this in. We need to plug that in. Bosh. Plug that in. Bosh. Hi, yi, 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 yi. Copper powder's coming in this way. Sweet. Not going in any other way though, but that's fine. And then we're going to go here and go up and go there. Sweet. And the same with this one. Just going to go up to there. Shall we see how we did for the day? We're nearly at an hour. I want to hook this system in so you can all see it playing. 1,400! Wow, 7 of those sold. Incredible. What we need to do, ready for the next episode actually, and I am going to do it, is upgrade. We are ready to upgrade again. Lovely stuff. So that's going to go in there. Sweet. And you're going to go in there. Lovely. And you're connected. You're connected. You're connected. You're connected. The things that aren't connected are the outputs at the back and a ton of sage seeds. So let's go get them. Now my mum's ringing me. Everyone's ringing me today. I need to hold on a minute, man. I'm a film in here. Do they stack in tens? No? Okay, cool. Sweet. Well, this has been a fun episode, hasn't it? Hope you've enjoyed it. Sweet. And go here, and go there, and we'll head back upstairs. And when we go back upstairs, we'll get into here. Sorry, just turning my phone down so my mum can see that I'm recording a video. In demand today, man. In demand. Right, malachite is going to be made there. Sweet. We need the sage seeds. Let's get them all plugged in. It's not the sage seeds we was out of. It's the flax seeds. Not a problem. Mistakes were made, but it's an easy mistake to make. Let's go pick up some flax seeds. How many do we need? Not a clue. Not a clue. So we'll go here, and we'll go to here, and get the flax seeds that we need. Inventory full. Have I just been clicking that and it's not even done it? Sweet. Just get rid of this clay powder. Excellent. 20 should do us. They're stacking 20s apparently. I thought the stacked in 60s, that's fine. Get the flax. Go to here and put away some of our sage seeds because they'll just get in my way. Sweet, done. And go up here. Hi. Lovely. And plant these into these. Lovely. So we've got plant. Excellent. And you there, and there. Lovely. Okay, that should be the flax being created now, which should get all of these going if I have done my due diligence. No, I haven't because I've missed that off there. Okay, let's fix this on all of them while we're here. There we go. Sweet. Is the middle line working on this one? No, it's not. So it's oh, it's a bit weird looking at it this way. There we go. And one here. Nice. Done. Fixed. Excellent. Next up, what are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be coal. There's no coal coming from here, so we just need to check the inputs on this side. So, is all my fertilizer in? Yes, it is. So it's mainly coal and money. Although this doesn't take much money, does it? There's only money there, which is already plugged in on that one. Sweet. We need the coal is plugged in on that one. The coal is plugged in on that one. The coal isn't here. Boom. Start going, baby. Lovely. And this is all getting backdated. Lovely stuff. Coal's going out of that one. Fertilizer's all going in. Coal's going out of that one. Money's going up the tree. Fertilizer. Coal is starting to. It's just a bit slow. That's fine. And that's all working. And money's going up the tree there. Yep. Coal is not getting to it just yet. That's fine. We've pounded our coal system, to be honest. Yeah, it's not liking it. Coal is coming down, but it's splitting it off at the minute. Just not able to keep up at the minute. But it'll backdate, I'm sure. I'm sure. These don't take much. And they last for ages, look at that. So it's saturating. We can see that it's saturating, and that means in time it's going to saturate the rest, right? As long as you're plugged in. We'll check that. It is plugged in. It's just it's taking its time because of the saturation. Because the majority of it's going down there for now. But that's all full, so I'll start filling up that one. Sweet. Cool. Have we produced some malachite? Not yet, because we haven't got anything out. And we have two things here, so let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. One there, one there, one there, one there. Sweet. Okay, cool. Malachite is going to come into there, so we're going to run Malachite into a... I think we're going to use cannons for both of these, so what we'll do is a nice little setup here. One there, sweet. You are going to go into a cannon, which is going to be around here. No, it's not. It's going to be here. And you are the crude shards. You're going to go this way. Sweet. Giving that some space to get around there, although the space isn't going to help us. Can we plug it in there? We need a little elevator system. Don't forget, we're not producing these at any crazy rate yet. Oh god, it's not going to go in there. But if we built that there, we can build... Do you know when you like try and make the builds compact and then you're just like, ugh, it's just ugly? Maybe we just build 2 cannons. We want a cannon to go to around here, so we want a hopper around here. This is where Grim says, just walk away from it. Just walk away from it for a second so we can get our bearings. Okay. And then look at it again. Malachite wants to go out here, so if we had a cannon here, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, that should give it space. Sweet. That's then going to go into a cannon there, which is going to go into... There's not enough space. Unless we go straight out with the elevator there, or straight up with the elevator there. Yeah, we can do that. Sweet, so we need to go straight up with the elevator here. It's always the merging around the belts that I struggle with. Which is, you know, why the series is focused on that. 9, get you across here. Sweet, and then you can have an elevator down here, going straight into there. Nice, and go there. That should get the crude shards going. There they go, and you're going to merge onto there for a second, and then you're going to be shot out of a cannon. You're going to go under here, around there, sweet, and then you're going to get shot out of a cannon. Oh, you can merge, actually. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I could just merge it. Okay, cool, that's fine, it's done. You're going to merge into a cannon over here, which is going to go down around here, and go to there, and go there. Sweet, cannon ready to rock. You're going to go into a hopper, which is going to be put around here somewhere. I'm going to put it here. I think that should work. Let's go into that one. Let's build it here. I think that should go into the top one of that. Make it easy for ourselves. Sweet. Are you going to reach across there? Are you going to fire it? You're going to fire my Malachite into there? Boom. Yes, you are. Let's go. Which is wrong. We're not going to fire it into there. We're going to fire it one back. Sweet. We're going to put you back to there. Nice. Malachite there. Go into a bridge here. Nice. Go into an elevator, which is going to go take you into there, hopefully. Can't delete it from here. Great. Head down there. Get rid of you. And get you going up to there. 8. Rotate. Go. Go up the stairs. We'll just keep hold of it as I move my mouse around, trying to get into it. Sweet. Rotate there. Malachite has entered the chat. That's diamonds. It's fine. Sweet. Target set. Malachite. How much do these stack? I have no idea. Where are you? Here he comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. In fact, we've got some Malachite in here, just so that in. Oh, there we go. Fired. Falls. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Seems like diamonds can go a lot more. Okay, cool. Right, so malachite is automated there. Next up, we need to get a cannon from here. So we're just going to build a temporary little bridge because we're not going to repeat this anywhere. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Over here. Sweet. You're going to go into cannon. Not that. Cannon's there. Sweet. And you're going to go into there for neatness. Sure, why not? Boom. And you're going to go into there. Excellent. And then this cannon is a little bit more tricky. I need to figure out what this is. So, crude shard. We're going to pick one of them up. I've got 11 in my inventory, apparently. We need to find out which one's making crude shards. So, crude shards are being made there. So, it needs to go into there. So, maybe we put a hopper here. Just so we can throw anything in. I do like that because, again, these get expensive to produce. So, we might as well, like, I've got a load of crude shards in right now. Do you know what I mean? So my idea would be crude shards go here, sweet, and then that's going to turn the crude shards into these broken shards, and that system's going to work nicely. Okay, cool. Now we just need to fire that from there. Just going to go here and go there and go here. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Into the hopper, which is here, and it's done. We've also just increased our diamond production. Not massively. It's not huge. I mean, it is quite huge in terms of it's quite far down the process. But it's better than nothing, right? It's better than a kick in the teeth. Start making diamonds faster. Excellent. Cool. And we've got malachites on sale. And we've done blueprints for stuff. And we've had a crazy good time. And if you've had a crazy good time, do us a solid. Smash the like button. Goodness gracious, that's slow. That's slow, but these are working at max. Are they working at max right now? No, because of the clay. Because of here. Because of this, not getting enough clay. Sweet. That's going to bosh in a load of clay to the system. And it's going, baby. We're making malachite at... Alright, it's only 7 per minute, roughly. All of that. All of that for 7 per minute. A malachite! But we got malachite! Yay! I'm hoping it's going to backdate in the store. I can't see it selling at 7 per minute, if I'm honest with you. And we've got the night working, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. She's taking some malachite, bloody hell. Do you know it's not even that valuable? It's really not. It's worth, what are you worth? It's worth like, it's not, this wasn't about money. This was about getting the soap ready for what we need to do next. And, whoa. What are you? Diamond? Pure gold dust, what? And resonant crystals. Oh, what? What have we done? Mars, should we make some of them? Got some excess copper, haven't we? Just need a load of iron and stuff like that. 200 seconds. Hell yeah, we could do that. What I do need to do is something ready for the next episode. So, we know that this is running at speed. I want to come over here and do this, because we know that this is running beautifully. What's gone on here? Is it just a money issue? Seems to be a belt on the middle level not doing anything, and that is not good. That means you're not working as a lift, right? Where are you coming from? No idea. Oh, it's just excess. It's just an extra belt. So if we get rid of that. Not that that's hurting anyone, but, you know. Hey, make it look tidy, right? Well, that's a relief on that front. What I'm not relieved about is how slow it seems to be moving. There's nothing coming down this belt at all. Yes, it is. It's just slow as all hell. Whoa, why is my sand backdated here? That's why we need to get some sort of priority going. So if you remember rightly, this is an excess into the system. We need this to take priority over any other sand, so this needs to keep moving. Basically. How do we do that? I don't know. I'll think of it off camera. But I think that's why that's stumbling. I think because this isn't moving through as quick as it should be. Oh, is that why? Hang on, why are you going this way? Are you waiting to go there? No, I need you going that way. But you're not going because you're not moving. And that is excess. Right, put a hopper here because I'm... Put a flag. Put a big signpost. Excess sand needs priority. Anyway, what I was going to do before I got distracted is... Yeah, because we're producing too much... If this gets of why is it slowed right down? Oh, we've stopped on the kilns for some reason. Okay, so sand fuel has become an issue. Excellent. Cool, just because of how fast everything's moving through. Well, that's cool to know. Sweet. We'll upgrade our fuel. We've got this black powder. We can do that soon. All right. We've got this as well, which is going. That chamomile oil, the clay that we know how to make now. I think that's clay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what we're doing next. I'm excited to find out, though. What we are going to do next, though, is we've got one unallocated point. It's going to take a second. Take one of our Saturns that we've got waiting. If we have a space in our inventory, which we do. One of our Saturns. Sweet. And go down to here. As if it's down to the Jupiter. Wow. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Looking good? You're looking good. Oh, I've just frozen. Okay, cool. And now we need to put you into here after you're done. In fact, I'll take you out a second because you're going to go do faster. Obtainable XP 15.7. Should that get us up one level? XP 78.6. So it's 15.7 each time. So that's going to get us to the 128 a lot quicker than this one was. Which will mean we can do something which is going to increase the speed of everything, which is going to mean we're going to need more coal. But that's fine. We'll figure that out. Coal, black sand, whatever. Has it upgraded? Yes, it has. Sweet. So we've got 2 more upgrade points. And I wanted to do this so that when I'm doing the calculations, I can do it next time. Production speed at 15. Factory efficiency at 25. And that means everything's just moved up a level. Excellent. Including the coal, though. Including the coal. Is there a quick fix for the coal? Let me have a look. Where's the coal made? Coal is made over here. You're moving as fast as you can now, look. Nice to see, though. That only needed 2 crucibles per one, by the way. 30 per minute, 15 per minute, yeah, I only needed 2, but whatever. It's fine, cool. Alright. So yeah, we're struggling to keep up with that. So we need to look at black sand, so we should research that so I can at least look at it. Let's have a look. Upgrade, it haven't upgraded, confirm. Oh, let's do it by this Saturn so that we can see if everything moves quicker. You ready? jumping up here, and everything's saving, lovely, and it's all stuttering, and go there, and confirm. Are you ready? Boom. Can't tell any difference. But it is working quicker. It is working quicker. 17.5, that was 14.5 before. The coal that we just looked at. 17.5, yeah. So we're making coal coat quicker, we're just burning it off quicker. Let's research that while we're here. Go here, upgrade, research, do that, start research. I should research that as well so I can look into it a little bit more in depth. I'm sure that's going to be a process, but that's fine. I think that's just clay, so we've got the processes to make it. Chamomile, quicksilver, this is growth potion as well, so that impacts on the fertilizer, which is also struggling since we plugged in that new system. Will it balance itself out? Well, we'll find out. Cool. Yeah, we definitely need more sand going into here. And I could bring in another line, but it's still just going to take it from up here. Sweet, black sand's finished. What's that? That is sulfur powder and charcoal powder. Well, we've got our thing for it. And lime water, which is made with salt, is that? Quicklime, grounded. Okay, we can figure that out in an extractor. Okay, and this is 3,000 per thing, so charcoal powder, that's fine. Can we convert this system into it quite easily? No, because it's called coke, so it's charcoal powder we need for that. That's the problem. It's not a problem. There's only solutions. Well, it's exciting to see the factory moving again. Rock and roll, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks so much for your support on this episode. I'm going to go to sleep. It's now 4 in the morning, and we'll see the end of the day summary before we end it. Here we go. Bosh, 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 bosh. How did we do as we go through the day? More diamonds. That's going to increase in time, I think. Okay, cool. Lots of money there. Sweet. Money is not the issue. It's now... Which was the issue. It's now fuel that's an issue. And fertilizer, probably. Sweet coal there. Nice. Yeah, money's not an issue. Money's not an issue at all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, do us a solid, leave a like. And I want to say a huge thank you to the members of the channel. You make this possible. It makes me want to keep making videos. If you're not a member, that's all cool, man. You're getting these out every 2 days, and I feel like there's a hell of a lot of hours to watch and stuff like that as I ramble my way through. But I do want to say thank you. If you could do us a like and consider subscribing if you're not already. I love you. Ta-ra.